today we're going to be making these. What I like about these is they're very shiny and it's kind of like a rainbow. So here are the supplies you need. You need scissors, you need permanent markers so they don't smudge. You need string, tape, aluminum foil, and a cereal box. The first step is you want the cereal box to cut it because this is very thin and that's what you want to make these. Now, the first one that I showed you was kind of small, but you can make them really big or really small. Today I'm going to make a really big one. Check with your mom before you use scissors. Okay, this is what it should look like. The first one I showed you was smaller, but you can make it any size you want. And this has a picture of the cereal on the front, but it won't matter because you're going to cover it in tin foil. So next, you're going to need the string. And then you can cut out a long piece of string. And if you cut it too long, you can just cut off the extras. Okay, now put your string over, and on the sides, you can cut as much little lines into it to hold the string in each one. Next, you're going to use string, and you need a long piece of string because you're going to use that for your whole project. And why you put these little lines in it is because to put the string in. Now, you're going to need the tape. And that's how you're going to hold the first part of your string on. So pick which side's going to be the back. They're both not going to show. So I would put this on the back because sometimes you don't have enough tin foil to cover the whole thing, and that's how I would like, that would be what I would choose for the back. So now you can make a little knot on your string right there, and if you don't know how to tie knots, you can ask one of your family members, and then put it in one of your slits, and it doesn't really matter which one you start with. Then take a piece of tape and put it after the knot, right like that. And then what you're gonna do now, it's hooked on like that. So now I'm gonna find one of the other slits and keep going, and then it's gonna come over the back and go on that one. And then you can go on any ones you want to. That, and then you can go all the way over here. By crisscrossing the strings, it makes more spaces, so you want to crisscross them. Now, I can't get it all the way down. So now this is going to be my end piece right here. So I'm going to try to tie a knot without taking it out of the thing. And then just tape it. And then the next step is putting your tin foil on. Next, you're gonna take a piece of tin foil, and if your mom won't let you cut it because it's very sharp right here, you can ask your mom to. So now it needs to be bigger than your cardboard piece. Otherwise, it won't really wrap around all the way. So like that, so you're kind of like wrapping a present. Next, you wanna see this really shiny side right here, and this side is not as shiny, but they're still shiny. You want the really shiny side on the outside to be shiny. So you're going to turn it over so that is touching the table. And then you put that on so the back is facing up. And then you're going to fold like this into the middle. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because it might be scrumpled up a little bit. But and then you just fold it like that. Now you can turn it over, and you can do that on the other side. And then here, this seems kind of like wrapping a present. you make like this, like a triangle. Then you fold it in. And you do that with the other side. And then this kind of doesn't stay because it doesn't touch all the way. So you're going to want to use the tape so it stays. Okay, next step, you just need this and your fingers. So what you're gonna do, there's string under this. It will just like this. But when you want it to finish, you want lines. So you're gonna try to feel for the string, and once you find the piece of string, so you just find a piece of string, and then take your two fingers and kind of go outside the string to make it pop up more. So then you do that all the way across till your string ends. This is what it should look like, except the string pattern might be different. Now, right where I started, it doesn't show all the string right there, because that's where you started. So it's okay, because when you use the markers, you can just draw the lines. Okay, the next thing you're going to use is markers. Now, here's the tip. You can't press hard. The one I made at school, I made a really big hole. So what you want to do is take the marker that you choose and pick one of the spots. And I like to outline mine first in the color that you choose. But see, I'm doing it really lightly. You want to do that really lightly. Otherwise, you can make a hole. Remember, you should ask your mom before you use permanent markers. They do not come off your skin. When you're done, this is what my first one looks like. It can be any colors you want and any square. So, like, you want to keep mine silver. See how I outlined it first, so I wouldn't like draw over the lines? That's what I usually do, and you can do any patterns you want. When you do ones next to each other, you want to make sure there's not a yellow right here and a yellow right here. You want to make them so there's a yellow right here and a blue right there, like I did, so it has more contrast, because I just think it looks cooler with more colors. So what I did is I did all the patterns, like there's lots of patterns. I didn't just do one pattern for the whole thing. You can make little stars, you can make just solid colors, kind of make bridges, you can make targets, you can make swirls, you can make scribbles actually, which I think look cool. I made a rainbow, stripes, dots, checkerboard. There's lots of cool things you can do. This is what it should look like when you're finished. And if you don't want to lose it, you should put your name on it. So you can turn it over. If there's still some cardboard that you can keep, you can write it in one of the spots. If there's not, you can write on the tin foil. And that's how it should look. Bye, YouTube. I hope you had fun.